Well, didn't get it on camera, but we definitely destroyed the front diff in this one. It's making all kinds of weird noise. And definitely low on power in the front. Gonna keep spinning a little bit. Back ones don't sound great either, but hey. Hey guys, Thad here with Iowa Budget RC Bashers, and I've got Grayson's crawler here, and we're going to find out what the heck is going on here. I think the gear that goes up against the pinion is bad, but I've got a replacement here, and we're actually not replacing the whole axle. We're just going to take the parts out of this one because I've already modified this housing for the servo and everything. So if I can do this without dropping everything, we're gonna go ahead and take this apart and see what we've got going on. Crud, I need to take the wheels off first. So start by taking off the wheels, I guess. So this is, if you're new to the channel, this is one of those Savage 2 crawlers from made by Amax, from like Sam's Club, Walmart, whatever. And they're actually pretty tough. But we upgraded it with hobby grade electronics, and it will go through just about anything now. I'm going to leave the trailing arms connected. Got one more right here, and this whole bottom section should come off. Like I said, should. Something fell, must have been a screw. It actually doesn't look that bad. I don't know what the deal. We got the pinion on the motor, it doesn't look that bad. I don't know. We'll pull the other one, the new one, apart and see if we see anything strange. See, this should be meshed in there. It does look like, no, that's grease. And that gear just sits in there like that. To connect those, that's what actually makes it the locker. So we'll pull the other one apart and see what the differences are. All right, so it's the next day. Didn't get back to this yesterday, but gonna go ahead and pull this axle apart and take the good parts out of it and put it in the other one. Alright, so we're at our last screw here. And I'm going to take the cover off. I think that's, oh, nope, forgot these two. Would have been nice to just be able to put this whole axle in there, but I'm not going to deal with trying to get the servo and stuff off of the other one and deal with that. Everything looks much better inside of here than inside of here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this out of here. And you can see there's some rust and the gears don't look great. This one's still got grease on it here, but one of the things that I think happened was that this little pin was coming out and that was holding everything up. So now what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to go get some grease, and we're going to put some grease in there and then put the gears from the good one into our car. Alright, so got some grease packed in here, and just want to spin some of that around and through on the gears. Make sure I got a good coat. I put grease on both sides. The more grease we put in here, the better it's going to be for it, because we'll have some sort of lubrication. A little bit maybe on the pinion here for the motor. It's all going to get splashed around in there anyway. Get this motor sitting in here like it's supposed to be. Oh, and that's what I was afraid of. It's gonna do that. So it goes on there like so. Tire, or the kingpin goes like so. Steering knuckle, whatever you want to call her. Alright, now back to this. Get that put down in there. Hopefully that meshes okay. So now I'm gonna grab a tubbo towels here. If you guys don't know about tubbo towels, these things are awesome. They clean anything. I use them to clean up my RC cars. I use them to clean up everything that needs to be cleaned. Basically, dog craps on the floor, they're good for cleaning that off, whatever. But anyway, Tubbo Towels has been great to me. They sponsored some of my guitar channel videos, and so I thought I'd give them a little shout out. Bigger, tougher, stronger Tubbo Towels. These are the ultimate cleaning wipes as far as I'm concerned, and one towel goes a really long way, which is what I really like about them. So now I'm going to get these little guides put in where they're supposed to be and get the axle back together, and I will bring you back when I got that done. As you can see, I packed that full of white grease also. So like I say, the more grease we put in there, the better it's going to be. And I'm actually going to put a little bit in here in this area because there was some rust on the old axle, and we want to try and avoid that. So I'll bring you back when we got it back together. Alright, so we got it back in, and I ended up using the new bottom case just because the inside of this one was kind of chewed up. There's some mud and dirt and stuff in there, and I don't have any brake cleaner or anything to clean it out with, and so decided to stick that in the parts bin, and now it actually sounds like it's supposed to again. So let's turn it on. Turn the radio on here. Steering works as it should. No more grinding. So now it's time to put the wheels back on this thing and play with it. Alright, so here's the old shaft that came out of it. And you can see some rusty goo here on that gear. There's also rust on the shaft on both ends where it had gotten water in there. So that's part of the reason why I filled that thing up with grease. But this is actually the gear that's stripped. You can see it right there. And that's the one that meshes up against the one that's next to the motor, which actually gives it the posi, I guess. So anyway, that's what we found was wrong with this thing. And so now we still got some spare parts. We got a spare motor if we need it, and I've also got a rear axle in case we need that. So we'll get this thing back together. We got this thing back together, and now we'll go play with it. It's dark outside, but what the heck. All right, Grayson, give her what she's got, buddy. What? I think you hit the off switch. Technical difficulty. Can't believe how bright those little lights are. I'd say it's fixed. It just crawled over that log that's 10 inches in diameter. Do it again, bro. Oh, tumble wumble. All right, we're gonna try this log now. No, go around the other way like you did before. Uh-oh, you're stuck. Hit it with a good clip of speed. Nope. Oh, you got it. Oh, but she flipped. All right, so we got this thing fixed and took it out, had some fun, killed the battery. And so I'm happy for that. Cost me a total of $12 for the axle and $3 for shipping to fix it. And so now we're up to a total of about $110 with this thing, with everything, with when we bought it and then everything we spent on it. So not too bad, but fun truck. And you know, you can do this at home with your cheap Walmart stuff. Just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of ingenuity and a little bit of money, and you can make these things pretty nice. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.